It's just a cigarette. It's not like it's gonna kill me. Plus, what's the worst thing that could happen? Please, it's not as bad as the Canadian taxes. But I mean, it is getting pretty tough to live in this economy. And what if I get so addicted to smoking that I buy more and more cigarettes, but I can't afford to pay my taxes, so then I don't. But then the Canadian taxes find out, so they take away my house, my money, my furniture, and everything I own, and I'm homeless living in the streets, only having my little cigarette to keep me warm, and every single day I discover that rock bottom has a basement, so then I end up killing myself and die. Why go through all this and not just kill myself? Ladies and gentlemen, students and teachers, they, thems, she's, and all the colors of the rainbow, my speech is about suicide. But more specifically, talking about suicide to little kids, because I find that more kids need to learn and understand more about it. So, why is the discussion around suicide to little children so dead? Let me share something with you. The Mental Health Commission of Canada dedicated a whole website for parents and guardians to help kids age 12 and under who are dealing with suicide. That shows that there are some kids out there who are very young and could benefit from a discussion about it. By the time you're in middle school, teachers should already be talking about warning signs. By high school, they'll know multiple people with a mental health issue. Just look at everyone in my class, including me. That shows that we should talk about it before we reach high school. Unfortunately, the discussion around suicide to little children is so dead, but it's time to revive it. Although suicide is a harsh topic, it can still be explained to young children. And before you get scared, don't influence them in self-harm, but can actually do the opposite. A study published by the Journal of the Social Science and Medicine shows that kids who watch the season 2 of the Netflix series 13 Reasons Why, which is about a girl committing suicide, were less likely to self-harm. Talking about suicide should be more common and not a topic to be frowned upon, as if we're talking about the forbidden sport, tonsil tennis. And that's a fancy word for spicy French kissing. Yes, the discussion around suicide to younger children is so dead, but it's time to revive it. So, here's some advice about talking about suicide to a preschooler. The best thing you can do is be honest, but don't share any more details than what they need for their understanding. The Very Well Family website suggests saying something like, when the brain gets too sick, it can make some people not want to live anymore. Another advice I'll give you is that if you do end up talking about suicide to an elementary student, touch up on the fact that the parent who lost their child due to suicide is really grieving, and how it's okay to be sad. So yes, the discussion around suicide to younger children is so dead, but you can revive it. In conclusion, children should learn more than just how to click the like and subscribe button and to remember to click the notifications bell, but also learn more about things such as depression, suicide, mental health issues, and most importantly, remember, even 5 jobs a day doesn't keep the CRA away. So, my little munchkins, I hope that the discussion around suicide doesn't have to die, that we can revive this discussion. And I also hope that you will not hang me with a cigarette at the beginning of my speech. Thank you.